Hey there and welcome back to Feast and Farm Cooks. My name is Rachel Ballard and this is the channel where I teach you to cook from scratch so you can eat less junk. And we are on day 2 of our junk food remake series that we're doing this month. And today, I can't believe I pulled it off, we are having Easy Mac, also known as microwavable macaroni and cheese. Now, I have a wonderful homemade baked macaroni and cheese recipe you can check out right up here if you haven't seen that already. But for those times when you want something really fast, and I've been asked a lot of times by readers, how can I microwave your original recipe? And you can't. But this version, you can. Let me show you what you're gonna need to put it together. I've got about 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. I have mustard powder, salt and pepper, cornstarch, and powdered milk. Now, believe it or not, what we're making here to start is the base. And so then I'll show you how to cook the pasta, and you add just a little bit of the base mix to the pasta to make your mac and cheese. So this is genius. It's genius. So we're going to start out doing, we're going to just add everything together to this bowl. So in goes our cheese. Now, when you grate your cheese, and I tell you it's 1.5 cups of cheese, grate it up first and then measure it. Okay, don't overthink it. It'll work out just fine. Then here's 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. We'll put that in. That's just going to be your thickener because in a lot of homemade macaroni and cheese, at least in my versions, we use flour for that, but we can't do that in the microwave, so that won't work. And then here's your seasonings, your spices. So toss all this together. If you want to add extra cheese, you can do that. I did 1.5 cups and sort of felt like maybe it could use a little more, so feel free to add a little extra if you'd like to. So you get this all mixed up, and this you can store in your freezer or in your refrigerator. I would put it in the freezer probably, it won't hurt it. And we will use 1/3 cup of this to our pasta when it comes out of the microwave. So let me show you, we're gonna set this to the side. Let me show you how to prep your pasta for the microwave. I really had a hard time finding a pasta that made me happy when it came to getting the right size for the microwave. So what I ended up with here, and this is a cup of the miniature penne, I'm trying to get it where you can see it. Miniature penne. These are tiny. And if you know how macaroni and cheese is when it comes in the box, the pasta noodles are those little tiny, short, small things. If you get anything larger than this, it won't cook in the microwave in the time allotted, okay? So go for a teeny tiny. A ditalini would work here probably. These penne will work just fine. It just needs to stay really small. So in this large measuring cup, we're gonna put in the pasta. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of butter. And I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. This is going in the microwave for 10 minutes. And when it comes out, we'll be about ready to eat, believe it or not. Be back in just a second. The pasta cooked for 10 minutes and it's done, but down in the bottom is some water, some liquid, and we're going to use that to help make our sauce. So you can see that it kind of bubbled over out of the container. That's why I want you to use something that's at least twice as large as whatever you're cooking so that it, you know, if it boils over, it doesn't make a big mess in your microwave. Now, you're just going to take 1/3 cup of your cheese mixture, your cheese sauce mixture. So you can see that this container that you made earlier is going to last you a really long time. Now all we're going to do is just stir this together until the cheese melts. This would also be a great time to add any extras that you might like to add. If you want extra cheese, if you wanted to throw in a little hot sauce or anything like that, that could go in now as well. So I'm just going to keep stirring this until the cheese melts. It only takes a few seconds because the pasta is really warm. And it makes this lovely, creamy, delicious sauce. I'm going to show you. We're going to put it out in this bowl here, and we're going to get a bite. Let's see. I mean, look, that came out of the, hold on, I got to get my hand. I'm left-handed. I can't do anything with this way. Now, look at that. Can you believe that? I'm so proud. I never really thought it was possible. So look at this. Creamy, tender, perfectly cooked pasta, and you can dress this any way you like it. It will be wonderful in your kitchen and a nice change from those microwaved, preservative-loading mystery cups. So don't forget, there's going to be even more of this stuff coming up all month here on Feast and Farm Cooks. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that, and you can get this full recipe over on the Feast and Farm website. You can watch another video in this series right here. Have a great day. Bye.